Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. Hope that you're all doing well. My name is Sam and today I am working on my conversion. So if you didn't know, it is Friday, which is DIY DP Weekly, and I am on my last 2 sections because I have another 1,000 drill section here and then a little bit, so I'm just going to do that all in one go. But here is what I'm working on today. This is a stained glass Lord of the Rings cross stitch pattern. It's a full stitched cross stitch pattern which I am then converting using an app called Pattern Keeper onto a blank gridded canvas using my spare drills. So this is what I keep my spare drills for. Hope that makes sense. And let me just get rid of that. And every Friday I work on my conversion. I am at the end of this one. I am starting a brand new project in November for DIY DP Winter 25. Keep your ears open for more info on that. If, however, you are new to my channel and you're like, I don't know what this is, this does not look interesting, never fear, because I do normal diamond painting as well. Please go and check out some of my other content. So before I get any further, let's have the info. Just a quick word while you're here, you can help my channel immensely by clicking like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and just share it with other people. There are links in the description box for things like Diamond Art Club because I'm an affiliate, Facebook group if you want to do DIY DP. There is a link for my Etsy shop if you would like trays, 3D printed pens. I also do diamond painting trackers now that you can purchase, and cross stitch paper that is designed for you to convert your own cross stitch to a diamond painting. All of these things help me, but the biggest help is just to like and subscribe and comment on the videos. It's as simple as that. Thank you for that. We'll get back to the video. Okay, so you may be able to hear some background noise. So I've got a heater running because I'm in my cabin and it's getting chilly, so that's running. I'll switch it off in a second, so you might be able to hear that. You may hear the dogs barking, you may hear people, you may hear aeroplanes. I am in a cabin in my garden. That is where I'm residing. So this is what I've been working on, and I will show this at the end. When I finish this section, I will show it in its entirety. I have done this canvas in 4 pieces. So I've done 2 large canvases and 2 strips. This is the second of them. So I'm literally nearly done. In total, it is 128 by 61.25 centimetres, which a lot of conversions are. So if I come out of there and go into my chart, it tells me here what symbol goes where, and I've got all of the symbols down here. Now some of them are blanked out because I've done them all. We're on the last 2 sections. So here's the thing, I am not putting this canvas up on the wall, okay? Once it is done, it's done. I'm not fussed because I've got the next one's nicer. That happens. You fall out of love, it happens. So the next one is nicer. So I am going to probably give this away or something. So if anybody would like this at the end of it, I'm not going to frame it and stuff. Literally, you'll get it rolled up and you can do what you want with it. But I am looking forward to the next conversion. So give me a second. I'm going to make sure that I've got everything where I need it to be, and I will be back. Okay, so I think I'm okay. It's really weird because I'm down at the bottom of the garden. There is a major floor. Okay, the floor is, I can't tell if someone comes to the door. I mean, I probably will because I'll hear the dogs bark, but yeah. Gonna figure that out. Maybe I need access to the Blink doorbell. Okay, so I've got my tablet with my canvas on it. I have got my spare drills. I have got these here which are going back into my spare drill storage. I'm proper getting prepped to say goodbye. 2, 3, 4. So that should be, what I want to make sure is that I have got clear access to that very last line, like so. Okay, if you're wondering, these are the plastic sections from the Diamond Art Club kits that have the perforated thing. I couldn't bear to throw them away, so I've been decorating them with stickers. If you know, you know. Okay, so I need a tray. So first of all, I am going to pull out last year's. This is the, no I'm not, no I'm not, no I'm not. Let's go for a box. That was my calendar. Things I need in my cabin. I need a proper notice board or something. Some sort of storage at the side of me. I also need a clock. And I also need access to the doorbell. But yeah, it's getting there. These are things that I will get. So I'm going to start. I am using a white XL cook tray. These are available on Etsy if you are in the UK. I have a trash drill pot because that's always handy. I have my spare drills, my tablet. I am ready to go. So I am going to start on this bottom line. Okay, so helps if you get the right thing. So we're going to start with this one, which is 3024. I need 204 and I've only got this little bit. So have we got another grey? Right, so I need to go off and find myself some 3024. Bear with me, I will be back. I shall check out my spare drill storage. Okay, so this is where having spare drills and a decent spare drill storage setup pays off, because what I've done, I haven't got any more of those 3024, but I do have a bunch of this colour, which is 619 or something. But do you know what? I haven't got it in here, so that's what I'm going to use. So there we go, that was the first start. So what I do, because all of my spare drill storage has a colour on the tab, it means I can quickly find where my other greys and that are. Absolutely perfect. I will show you in detail the next time I do a kitting down, which will be this. There won't be much kitting down, I'm not going to lie. I have got a lot of mixed drills in this one, and I don't intend to keep them. So I shall, so go 2 and 2 down. So I shall be very, very strict on what colours I'm keeping. It absolutely kills me to throw drills away, but I do want to set up a decent system and some really good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's there, and then we're going to miss 3, so it's there. I'm just trying to get my place. So when you're starting and you've got your blank bit, what you're doing is you're looking for your starting point. So getting these first few colours in means that you are counting. You are counting up and you are counting across and you are counting down. It is what it is. Now I've got that, I know that I need 7. I have got a 6 placer. I am using one of my soft grip pens, which I shall be making some more of. I need to order some clay. I have got some clay, but I've got limited colours. This one is exactly the same. So we're going to do that one. I have a 6 placer and I have a single placer on this one. I only need 5. But it's in line there. So you can multi-place on a conversion. It is possible. My dogs are going mental at a cat. So yes, I knew that moving down here permanently would mean some changes to the ways that I do things. So one of them is the doorbell access. I need that, most definitely. I definitely need a clock. Very easy to lose time. But at the minute, because I'm filming, that is what I'm concentrating on. So it tells me up here I need 170. I've definitely got 170 in here. And I would much rather find, oh my God, my nails need doing as well. They're quite long. That's proper stuck in there. I apologise as well because I have, as you know, been waiting for the standard version of this tray. I was going to put a section in the back, but I was doing it for one person and I don't need to do that now, so I'm not going to. I'm just waiting for the half size version of this one, and then I can change it. So hopefully Kat will get her finger out of her proverbial arsehole and crack on. Swig of coffee. So it is the 29th today. Hopefully you are all gearing up to take part in DIY DP Winter 25. I know I will be. Like I said, I've got 2 sections and it should work out that I will have enough time to do these 2 sections and to show you the prep videos of the new kitting up. Now I will say I filmed those quite a while ago, all right, quite a while ago, and in actual fact I have redone both the labels and the paper, because I did it using a generic paper and I've since made my own. That is the downside to filming so far ahead. But do you know what? I did it. They're videos. I'm not going to waste videos. So I will show you all in more detail over the next few weeks. And if I run out of a video, like if I don't have a video on the Friday, I will show you exactly how I've done the paper, etc. But I wanted to do my own and I wanted to get my name on it as well, because once your name is on it, people can't steal it. And they will, and it's just a nice little entry. It's a nice little thing to add to my list of stuff. There is of course also the tracker pages. If like me you don't need all the detail that a logbook will give you, you can just get tracker sheets which are just pretty and simple and easy. So there are those as well. Any of these things can be found on my Etsy. I do want to get some pens made this week. I have got a bit of time. Right, so I can hear a bin, so it is very feasible that that is my mother come back from town. Oh, that one didn't want to lay. This pen, I kid you not, I think I literally, yeah. This one is the very first one I made and it is tiny. This one I made shortly after because it's very similar, but I love the squishiness, and I've been using the 3D printed pens quite a bit because obviously I want to advertise what I make. So it's quite nice to switch to a comfy little pen. So yes, I'm going to do that this week. Probably Wednesday. Wednesday will be my best day because I haven't got anything on. And I've got I've got a short day. I've got one job that day. So I could probably go a little bit later on in the morning and have a little bit of a rest. Okay, 8:40. Let's get some darker colour in. Let's get some darker colour. Have I got enough of 8:40? Again, I will just look. I've got a lot of drills stuck together. Yeah, they're not great. Let me have another look. Just bear with me. Honestly, it's like, let's substitute colours last minute. I'm really not fussed, right? It's like this. If you have, like this has got a couple of different colours in it. If you have a couple of different colours, as long as you're not doing it in the same section, it really will not matter. Of course, some of you literally cannot do that. You will be like, no, they've got to match. And I get that, but I'm not going to do anything with this one. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I say this, it's like I picked the next one because it was one that I would put up, and I haven't actually got anywhere to put it up. I haven't got anywhere to put most of them up. What do I do with them? This is the thing. What the hell do I do with them? I just think I'm just going to give them to people. Which is why I have got a finished artwork folder. Because I keep thinking, you know, somebody will come and I'll just leave it out. And they'll go, oh, I love that one. Do you want it? Do you want to take it with you? You can have it. Do you know what I mean? You can have it. Okay, that's that one. And yes, the whole point of doing this every single week is because it's going to help you speed along. I'm not the only person to do conversion videos, but having that time twice a year to focus, like if you do spring and winter on DIY DP, which is basically a whole month of working on your project every day. That's what I encourage people to do. If you do that every Friday and then every spring and autumn, winter, it's winter really, you will get them completed. Because the issue is, especially if you're using your spare drills, is they can take a while to do. And they do tend to be on the bigger side. So it just gives you that motivation to just do a little bit at a time. Just a little bit. And I'm talking 1,000 drills a week. That's it. That's it. 1,000 drills a week. So yeah, plan it out. Have a look. You know, what is the total size of your project? How long do you want that project to be? The best way to figure it out would be to say, right, I'm going to do 1,000 drills a week and there's this many drills, so it's going to take me this amount of weeks. And then if you want to do more, you increase how many you're doing a week and you shorten the amount of time it takes you to do it. So all told, I started this canvas, this project, a year ago in May, and I shall be finished by next week. True story. By next week. So we've got 4 across there. I'm going to bring those 2 down. And if I have to substitute some colours to finish it off, then so be it. Right, that's that row done. And it does make it a little bit harder because I do have a 5-row section at the bottom there. Sort of confuses the matter somewhat, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. And I could quite happily just sit here today and like literally I could finish this today. And the only reason I'm not is because I do it for the event. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Is anybody else watching that's going to be on their last section next week? I'd love to know. Please do comment below because I do like getting the comments. I like to read them out. How far have you got to go? Are you starting a new project? If you are taking part in DIY DP, this is doing that froggy thing again. I don't know why. It likes to play up for me. Yeah, let me know. Are you starting a new project? Is it your first time starting? Are you someone who's done it since the very beginning? Have you been inspired watching the videos to have a go this time? I would love to know. I really would. I'm being genuine. Oh my God, just dropped my pen in my tray. How many times? Do you know, I only do it with these bloody pens. I don't know why. But yeah, I would love to know. I do need to keep an eye on the time because I have got someone coming out to pick something up from my eldest. So I shall have to take a break in filming, I guess. But that's fine because I need to go in and get some milk anyway because you know I've got a kettle and everything down here. You know I've got a kettle and everything. And like my husband was like, oh God, see you later. Because he knows. But I was like, look, it's not going to be as bad as it would be if it was summer. Because if the building work had gone to plan and we still had summer months, I'd be sleeping out here. I can't at the minute. The sofa bed has sadly gone to sofa bed heaven. Because they're not designed, are they? They're not really designed to be slept on all the time. And if you are going to sleep on one all the time, you're going to buy a more expensive one than I did. So that has gone to heaven. I have just ordered myself a corded fold-out foam bed. Now, not necessarily to use it as a bed, although I will in the summer. But mainly because I wanted something comfortable that I can meditate on. And sometimes I sit up to meditate and other times I lay down. So I wanted something that I could use for both. There we go. So that's that colour done. What's next? We'll do, oh, lots of those, 3045. If we got enough of these, we need 106. So let's hope that we've got enough of those. Right, I'm going to go take a quick break. I'm going to go check out what's happening. I'll be back in a minute. I really just don't want to miss this person coming for this book of Jason's. That's the problem. Plus, I've got the Amazon man coming today, but I don't think he's going to be here until later. So I'm probably being a bit... I'm more excited than anything about using paper on the next one. And I have purposely, I mean, I spent time. I'm not computer savvy enough to do stuff like that. But I did create the paper and I did manually do it so that it was quite a tight grid, because what I don't want, the one thing I hate about using my spare drills is you do get gapping, especially if you've got drills from lots of different companies. So I wanted to eliminate that, so it is quite tight. But yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to use it. Can't wait to see how it works. Can't wait to see how the double-sided glue works, you know. I literally brought a massive roll of double-sided tape. It took a while to get here, so I will order some as soon as I sell. I haven't yet sold my first pack, but I think that that will change once we get started on DIY DP. I think once people start realising that you don't have to buy a massive canvas, you don't have to spend hours on AliExpress looking for the sizes, you don't have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and you don't need a big table. What better than using A4 sheets when, you know, you've only got a small space to diamond paint in? And thinking about it, I was saying to Ashley, I'd said about diamond painting in the new extension, and I'd sort of said, you know, I could sit at the kitchen table. And then I'd said when we went in the other night, I said, actually, I don't know if I'm going to, because I either need somewhere to stash something, or I've got to cart it in from the cabin. And I've just been thinking, actually, the easy option would be the conversion, because of course I don't need that much for it. So yeah, might be a good choice, a very good choice. Right, so them two done. And I have to say, we had one of the biggest clear outs that we've had since we moved into this house at the weekend. Literally brutal. I was determined that the majority, I wasn't going to need. What was, oh, it's the lantern. Oh, lantern's just fallen off and it's broken. 1 second. Yeah, so as I was saying, we've had a massive clear out. So I had things like, I didn't put one on there. I had like a lantern with glass windows, which I've never bloody lit. I've got nowhere to put it. So I'd put it on top of a pile of stuff, because Ashley did like at least 3, if not 4 skip runs over the weekend. And yeah, I put the lantern on top of something and it's literally just fallen off and smashed, but never mind. Never mind. The other thing I did was I got rid of loads of plastic storage that I don't use, and I had an A4 document box. I had like 5 of them that I ordered a couple of years ago, and I've thrown them all away, and then just realised as I was doing this that I've got nothing to carry one in other than a plastic box. Other than like a cardboard box, an A4 cardboard box. So, although that would probably work better, to be fair, because it'd be smaller. But anyway, I've found one now. It's fine. I found one. So, no plans today. It is a Monday. I would normally do orders, etc. on a Monday. So there is that. But really, I've done the windows this morning and I cleaned the kitchen. So I have done a bit already, but I do really want to tidy my bedroom up, because we chucked loads of stuff in there while the building was going on, and it's just a bit all over the place. So yeah, I definitely want to have a bit of a tidy up. But the videos first, work first. And once I've done the work, then I can chill out. I mean, I've got to finish this section because I will leave it on my desk and I will fill it. I won't stop doing it until I've done the section. So that'll be good. Okay. I do like it. Once the pattern starts coming together, you begin to be able to then, right, that's that one, so we're up here, aren't we? You're then able to start seeing where the patterns are, and I love that, because, you know, it's a big thing to be this close to the end. I'm literally 98.34%. I mean, woohoo! Very excited. And I have to say, I had a year where I didn't enjoy doing DIY DP as much as I would normally. And I think it was just my dad passing away, and I kept going through that, and that was quite hard. And then that following whole year, I was grieving a lot. I think last in May, I was definitely feeling more excited about it again. So yeah, looking forward to it, looking forward to getting started, looking forward to trying the paper out. God, I hope it works. I hope it's okay. Okay, where are we? 30 minutes. Okay, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the time so I don't miss this person. Okay, so because we've done that, the next letter across is V. So let's do that one, 414. That'll be nice and easy. We only need 73. Like a lot of these colours now, I need like one. So, and the whole reason, you know, I was talking to someone the other day, and we were talking about the fact that I did this one on canvas and I'm doing the next one on paper. And they're like, why have you changed? And it's just purely because when you get canvases off AliExpress and stuff, you don't know how good their glue is. Now, although these are nice canvases, they look nice, you know, they're easy to see where the lines are, etc. The glue isn't that great. And because I'm doing a variety of drills, the drills just fall off it. Some of the drills fall off it, some of the drills are okay. With using my own double-sided tape, I'm hoping that because it's a little bit stronger and because it's on paper, I won't drop drills quite as much. I'm really not going to know until I try, and this is the gamble. Because I'm not going to lie, I haven't tried this out. I haven't done it with a small version, and I would always advise people to try a test first. And I haven't. I'm taking a massive risk. If I hate it, I'm in trouble, because I can't just, you know, whip up a canvas. So, yeah. I do hope that it works out. I hope that it all works out. But you know what? Nobody won any prizes for not taking a chance, did they? You know? Sometimes you've got to put it out there. Have faith. Which is a hard thing to do, but with anything, if you have faith, you've got something. Right, so not many of those left to do either. You will notice that these aren't changing off, and then when I go like that to the next colour, they fill in. It's just a glitch somewhere, I don't know why. 613, which of these? Ooh, have I got 110? I don't know. So I'm not piling these all up. I'm going to do them singly because I don't know if I've got enough. Although, have I got some? No, I haven't. The reason I've only got 4 spare bags is because I have gone through and I've thrown out any that I don't need, especially if they've got mixed colours in. Because I'm all about starting from anew, and my goal is to be able to because I only work on Diamond Art Club now. And I haven't yet, this is the thing, I've been doing this for 4 years, and in nearly 4 years of saving drills, I still don't have enough to finance, to fund my own canvas. So, yeah, that'll be fun. You see, they didn't even change. So annoying. Try again. There we go. They did that time. They did that time. So yeah, with a bit of luck, I've got enough of these. If not, I will do the same again. I will head off to my storage and find an alternative. There we go. Oh, I highlighted one that I hadn't done, but I've done that one. And I've got 2 there and that one there. No. 2 and 1. So that's those 2. Two, and then we've got 5. Straighten that up a bit, it was a bit wonky. And then we've got this one and that one, because that's the one I marked off by accident. You can unmark drills, by the way. I'm just lazy. I just chose not to. It's simple as that. Okay, 2 there. I also try to avoid just sitting and counting, because that's not very interesting either, but sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes it is necessary. We've got a very quiet day today, so like my mum has gone into town, so she's not been around. My daughter, I believe, is still in bed because she was up late again. She's really struggling to find a job at the minute, and I know it's playing on her a bit. Especially because her plans have changed again. But she's, I have said to her, let me print off your bloody CV and we'll just walk around Whittlesea. You'd be surprised at how many small companies don't use something like Indeed to register for needing employees. Like, I think today's kids rely on technology far too much. Not everything can be done using a phone. You know, sometimes you've just got to get out there. You've just got to go and, you know, face people and say, I'm me. I'm looking for a job. Do you need anything? Especially when it's a part-time job. She literally just needs a job to help fund her medication, because obviously she has to pay for that privately, and to enable her to get some money put away, because she's now decided that she is going to go to university. She's just going to go next year, so she'll be late starting, but she's got more of an idea of what she wants to do. So there we have it. Okay, right, I am going to go in because I need to have some breakfast. I haven't had anything to eat yet, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to get some breakfast, and I'm going to wait for this person to turn up, make myself a nice fresh cup of coffee. Thank you for joining me for this video. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. It is, as always, a pleasure. Any questions, comments, please let me know. Email me, comment below. I will answer on the next video. And it is over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.